Jennifer. Welcome back to Busy Being Jen. I'm here today to talk about the February mini challenge. So if you're new to my channel, you may not know that I do these mini challenges throughout the year. Instead of doing a New Year's resolution that you try to keep up throughout the whole year, I choose a different thing, something that's good for mind, body, or soul, and I just try to stay with it for the entire month. Most of them are things that I'm hoping will turn into a habit to either continue doing on a regular basis or to just do more of in the future. So the January challenge was hydration. I know that many of you joined me on this challenge, and my goal was just to drink 64 ounces of water a day, or 8-ounce glasses of water. I've always been a big water drinker, but had kind of gotten away from it a little bit, at least drinking as much as I wanted to. And so it was a really good challenge for me. The first week, I have to admit, I had some days where I did not get all my water in, or I was kind of chugging it all toward the end, just because it wasn't a habit. And so then I got to where I was getting up in the morning and starting right away. That was one of the biggest things, is that I would wait till about noon to start drinking water, and it was hard to get it all in if I didn't start right away in the morning. So I've been trying to do that, get up in the morning, fill up my water bottle, put in some, I did try some orange essential oil in it and some lemon. That was really good too. And remember, if you are going to add essential oil into water, you need to make sure that it is the kind of essential oil that can be consumed that way. Otherwise, it cannot be good for you. Some essential oils are just to be put on topically or used in a diffuser. Not all of them are meant to be, put in your mouth. So make sure you use the right kind. But the kind I use from Young Living is, you're able to do that. So I found that it got to be a nice little habit. And another thing, just a little thing before I get into February's challenge, if you're looking at whether you're drinking enough water, you can look at the color of your pee. You do not want your pee to be dark yellow, but you also don't want it to be absolutely clear, because if it's completely clear, that means that you're getting rid of all of the sodium and electrolytes in your body, and that's not good for you either. So you really want to look for a very light yellow color to your pee. And I hope that you found some of the benefits, like feeling more energy, having more hydrated skin, and I know that I certainly did, and that is going to be something that I'm going to continue to do in the future as I move on throughout the year. Okay, so February's challenge is a month of pampering. Yes. And so I was thinking of different ways to pamper myself, certain things that I'm going to do every day, and then I chose one big thing to do, some of them are bigger than others, but one thing to do each day. And I kind of looked through my stash of beauty products and things that I have that could be pampering items, and I actually made a list for myself of like February 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and put something on there for each of those days. So let me share with you what I'm planning to do, and hopefully this will give you some ideas to do some pampering for yourself. I am not intending to continue doing something to pamper myself every single day after this month is over, but I was hoping that by doing something every day in the month of February, that then in March I would think to do a few more things for myself, and in April I would do a few more pampering things for myself. So, okay, so I made a list of things that I'm gonna do every day, and I have a bottle of this sleep spray. I'll link it in the space below. I think it's called something like This Really Works or something. I think that's the name of the brand. And so it's a lavender scent, and you kind of just spray it on your pillow. It helps you sleep well. I have used it in the past. It has been really nice. I do think it makes me sleep well when I use it. And after we moved, I just kind of got away from using it. So I thought I would do that every day. So these are the everydays. I want to try to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. I'm going to hydrate of course, continue to hydrate with 64 ounces of water a day. And I'm even going to try to do some infused waters. So putting some fruit or cucumbers or things like that, where you put it in the water, let it sit overnight, give it a good shake in the morning, and then you drink it, and it has a nice little flavor to it. And then also I want to do a blend of essential oils in my diffuser every day. One that would be for that's relaxing or calming. So I'm not going to tell you every single diffuser blend, but I will list them in the space below. But to give you a little example, one is to use 5 drops of lavender and 3 drops of orange. Another one, which is my favorite, is vetiver and bergamot. So I do 2 drops of vetiver and 5 or 6 drops of bergamot. Vetiver is supposed to be kind of an anti-anxiety, calming sort of an oil, and bergamot is uplifting. So it's really, just a really nice combination. Lavender, lime, and spearmint is one. Copaiboa and frankincense is another. Lemon, lavender, and rosemary. So there's a whole bunch of different ones. So I'll put the specific recipes in the space below if you want to try some of those. Okay, so those are the things I'm going to do every day. And then let me tell you what I have here. So I'm not going to name off for every single day of February, because some of these are going to repeat. There are a few things that I'm going to do like once a week. For example, once a week I'm going to take a bath with a bath bomb and use one of my sheet masks, one of those ones that you lay over your face. I'm gonna do that together just because I think that sheet masks are easier to use when you're in the tub, because they tend to drip and run down your neck. So if you're already laying there in the tub, it's easier. So each time I do a bath, then I'm gonna do a sheet mask as well, and I'm gonna do that once a week. I'm also gonna do a hair mask or a deep conditioning of my hair once a week. I have made 2 appointments to go to acupuncture. I really love going to acupuncture, and I just haven't been going lately, and I just find it to be completely relaxing. So I'm making an appointment for the 1st week of February and for the 3rd week of February. Let's see, I'm gonna do kind of a foot spa sort of a thing where I kind of pumice off the rough areas on my feet and put something really nice and creamy, greasy, nurturing on there, and then put on some fluffy socks and have those on for the evening. That's going to be once a week. Let's see. Oh, an eye mask. I have a few of those sheet mask kind of things that are specifically for the eye area. So I have one of those. I think, did I put that down for, I think maybe I put that down for once a week. Then I'm going to do a little hand spa in gloves. So I have these little, just white, kind of thin cotton gloves. Are they completely cotton? I don't know, but they're sort of made for putting on when you put some greasy hand stuff on. So I'm going to use some cuticle oil and then something really nice and creamy and greasy for my hands, and put the gloves on and either sleep in them. I usually find that when I sleep in them, I wake up in the morning and they're off, because at some point I have ripped them off of my hands in the night, but at least to have them on long enough for the product, whatever I use, to soak in. And let's see, what else? Oh, instead of a hair mask, did I mention the hair mask? So I have a few different kinds. Yeah, I said that, or deep conditioner. I have one kind of hair mask that kind of goes in a thermal cap, and you put it all over your hair after you wash your hair, and then you put all this stuff on and put it inside a thermal cap and leave it on for a half an hour, and then wash it out. Makes your hair feel really great. But also, in place of a hair mask, a couple of times I'm going to use some oil. Avocado oil is really good. Some people use coconut oil, and you just kind of put it in there, and it's all greasy in your hair, and then use a clip to kind of get it up so it doesn't get on your robe or whatever it is you're wearing. Leave that on for an hour. Wash it out, because if you just rinse it, your hair will still be oily. So you want to use the shampoo afterwards to wash it out. But it really does get absorbed into the hair shafts and makes your hair feel really soft and look very shiny. Another thing, I have scheduled a massage. I got a massage gift certificate as a Christmas gift, and so I'm gonna schedule an appointment. In fact, I'm gonna do that right after I finish this video, is make that phone call. And so I will have one massage during the month, and what else? Oh, there are going to be a couple of days that I put in there where I'm just going to sit and relax and have a cup of tea. And then also get out one of my coloring books that I have, you know, grown-up coloring books, and my colored pencils, and just kind of sit and relax and do that. Yeah, so several of those I'm going to do once a week. The bath thing once a week, the hand treatment, the foot treatment, the eye mask, those things are going to be things that I do once a week, and then some of the other ones will just be one-time deals. But I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will take some time for yourself in the month of February to pamper yourself. If you think that doing something every single day is going to be too much for you, then I would just challenge you, like 3 days a week, or just on the weekends, or whatever. But I would encourage you to try to do that during the month of February. Let me know if you're going to come along with me on this challenge, and if you have any other ideas for things that would be pampering activities or experiences that we could try, please list those in the comments in the space below. I'm sure we would all love to hear it. So I hope I will see you again on Busy Being Jen. If you're not a current subscriber, hit that button right there. YouTube will let you know when I upload new videos, which is pretty often. So I hope you'll come along with me on Busy Being Jen. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.